Hey, I'm Dustin, and this is what I believe to be the start of a journey. I'm 42. I've been traveling the last 4 years as a nomad, working remotely as a recruiter, focusing on the tech industry. I've seen a lot of places. I've been over my lifetime, about 50 different countries, and I've had about 8.5 years of total travel experience, international travel experience under my belt. And the truth is, I have no idea what I want, what's next in life, and I still don't know what I want. I have ideas, but I'm still trying to figure it out. You know, one of my biggest goals in life for a long time was trying to figure out how to create this lifestyle of remote work, living wherever I want to live, and making money from my laptop. And I ended up figuring that out after about 10 years of searching. And that was like my big Mount Everest, my big goal. And it was great, and the first year it was amazing. It was like, wow, this is incredible. I did it. And then as time went on, these last nomadic years, it's like, what's next? And that's the question, what's next? In my recruitment work, I am grateful for it because it allows me to travel. But it doesn't light me up. A little bit about my background. I worked in hospitality, bars, nightclubs. I even worked on a cruise ship for quite a few years. I worked in those kind of atmospheres, that kind of atmosphere, and it was very people-oriented. I got a lot of energy from working with people. I looked forward to going to work. I actually had a great time and enjoyed it. And then when I made a shift, originally I made a shift to sales as a sales rep. That was still good because it was people oriented. But when I made a switch to recruitment and remote on my laptop, all of a sudden I wasn't getting that in-person interaction. Sure, I have calls with candidates, but I'd say about 90% of my time is sourcing, finding candidates, administrative work, and I'm not getting that people energy that really drives me and fulfills me. So these last several years, they have been great. Don't get me wrong. I've seen and done a lot, and I've had a level of freedom that I couldn't have imagined before until I started living it. But this one area of life seems to be off. This work isn't giving me fulfillment. I'm not looking forward to working each day. And I'm trying to work with my mindset on it, or I have been for years. And at some point you just have to realize that something needs to change. You need to take action on it. So why am I here? Why am I putting this video out? Well, I believe the next step for me, even though I don't quite know where to go, is getting my voice out there. I feel like I've been hiding a bit or just playing at a lower level, afraid to speak my mind, or what would people think? What kind of judgment comes out there? I'm not good enough. All the things that happen and come up, I imagine in a lot of us. So this is my journey to finding my voice. And maybe, I'll share some life wisdom along the way that I've gathered in my 42 years of living. Maybe I'll share some traveling, because the handle on this YouTube channel is called Impact Travels, which has been something that I've had a vision for about 7 years, and I haven't actioned. And I've just created this big idea that was too big for me, and it stopped me from creating action. So now here I am, and it doesn't need to be perfect. It won't be perfect, but it's a start. it'll be a start. And I look forward to going on this journey. Thanks for stopping by.